Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Proof4Tech team. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress plugin development tutorial using Boilerplate. This is our part number 30. Inside this video session guys, we will see that how can we upload image from media to our plugin. In the last video, we had seen that how can we create book and save to our database table. If I back to browser, now inside this create book form, we have here a button called book image. So right now if I click on this book image, now it will open about the local path of our local system. But we don't want this. We want that when we click on this book image button to upload book image, so it will open called the media gallery. And the media gallery has images something like this. So we want to upload our book image from media library instead of our local system. So back to plugin, go to create book. Now let's implement about media gallery of this WordPress setup to this button. Back to editor. Now open up, call the admin, go to partials, and here we have called tmpl create book. The first step to implement about the media gallery is that we need to include the JavaScript files or the JavaScript plugin files for the media gallery. So here in WordPress we have a function. By adding that function, it will inject some JavaScript code at runtime. So the function is wp enqueue underscore media. That's it. We need to use this function. It will inject dynamic JavaScript codes. Now next, we need to call about WP media function. So I'm going to open our JavaScript file. So here is our JavaScript file. Now let's say that we want to open our media gallery once we click on this upload image. So here I'm going to specify an ID, and the ID of this button is already we have called txt underscore image. So if I copy this ID, go here, and now let's say that jQuery, let's say document, we have this click event on this selector and to bind our event listener inside this. And here we need to call WP media function. So let's say where image equal to WP dot media, and inside this media basically we are going to pass properties inside this object. First let's say title, let's say upload book image. Next let's say multiple equal to false, because we want to upload a single image for a single book. Now bypassing these two properties, next I'm to bind a function with that. Let's say open here. So if I save this change, back to browser and pressing Ctrl F5, and if I click on this book image button, so before clicking on this button actually we need to remove input type file from here. So back to editor, go here, and instead of this input type file, let's say that input type button here, and this should be something simple button. Again back here, reload this page. Now let's say that I'm going to click on this button. So again for this button, if I pass a value attribute and let's say that simply upload image, save, reload, and when we click on this button, as we can see that we are now successfully opening our media gallery. Again if I click on this button, here it is opening called our media gallery, and here is the title what we have passed as property name. Now if I click on these images, so let's say that I am to click on this first icon, again clicking on second icon, so at a time it is selecting only a single image. So to select multiple images, if I press Ctrl simultaneously, so we can see that it is selecting only one image at a time. So back to editor, go to JavaScript code. So instead of false value, if I change it to true, again go here, reload this page, open up the media gallery, click on the first image, selecting on the second image by pressing Ctrl button, and as we can see here, that is, we are now currently selected two images. So this is the use of second property called multiple. Back to editor. Now again I am changing it to false. Now after open, we are going to bind on and let's say select. This is the callback function after selecting image. Here is the function event. Now inside this, let's say where upload image, or simply let's say image underscore data, or simply let's say uploaded image equal to, and this is a variable which basically stores all the uploaded data information. So this is let's say image dot state dot get, and here we need to pass call selection. So after selecting a single image, all the attributes, all the properties, all the data is go inside this upload image variable. So simply if I write console.log, let's say upload image dot to JSON, we are going to convert all the properties of this upload image into JSON format. So right now we are just consoling it inside our console tab. So save all these changes, back here, reload this page. So if I open about the inspect element, go to console tab, and let's click on this button, choose any image, click on select, and as we can see that here we have a JSON array object. Click on it. Inside the first index, means at the 0 index, we have all the values as we can see here, like width, URL, type, title, and so on. So let's say that here it is an array of objects, as we know that we are going to upload only a single image for a specific book or for creating a single book. Again back to editor. So while selecting all the images, we are going to take the first value. Again reload this page. Click on this button, select this image, click on select, and as we have properties called ID, title, file name, URL, link, and so on inside this object. Back to editor. Now this is only possible by using this wp.media, and remember, while using this we have to include our wp-enqueue media, else we will get error something wp media is not defined. So let's say that after this txt image, what we have, we are going to define our image tag, and let's say that right now src should be blank, and inside this style, let's say height equal to something, let's say 80 pixel, width equal to let's say 80 pixel, and here let's say image underscore, or simply I'm going to call it let's say book underscore image. And also after this image tag, I'm going to implement a hidden tag. So let's say input type hidden, and the name attribute something, let's say book underscore cover underscore image. Why we have made this image tag? Because after selecting image, I want to populate that image inside this image tag. So if I copy this ID back to this JavaScript code, and let's say that here something jQuery, this is our selector dot attribute, and inside attribute I'm going to set about the src. So if I copy this code and let's say that where image underscore data, putting it here. Now this image data contains an attribute called URL here. Again back to browser, and inside this, as we can see here, we have called a URL property which basically contains the image of the uploaded URL inside WordPress media library. Go here, and also I want that the image URL should also populate inside this input type hidden field, and this is because by the help of this hidden field actually we will send this image to server side. So this is an ID. Go here, so selector, and let's say that we want inside this value all about image data dot URL. So if we save all these changes, go here, reload this page. So right now, and this is actually we need to attach. If I cut all these two things, and we need to place after this image. So right now we have no image, so this is a broken image. In your case, you can put a default image for now here. So let's say that I'm going to upload an image from here, so select, and this is the image. So if we inspect, go to input type hidden field, and inside this hidden field, as we can see here, we have the image URL. So let's say that after submitting this book, we are going to save our book cover image inside the field, and this is something book underscore image. So let's do that. Back to server side code. So open about admin panel file. If I scroll down to create book, and inside here if I copy this attribute, and this time we have called input type hidden field, so book cover image, pasting it here, pasting it here, and pasting it here. Again if I scroll down, now inside this attributes list, this time we have one more attribute for the book image, so book image, and this is all about something book cover image. If I save all these changes, back to browser, reload this page, close this console tab. So let's create a book for this 102 self. Let's say book 1000, book 1000 at gmail.com. Publication, let's say sample, description should be sample, and I'm going to upload an image. So let's say that this is cover image, book cost let's say 250, and I'm going to click on the submit button. So book created successfully. Back to our table, click on browse, and inside this we can see here that at the third number row we have created our book with this cover image as well. So if I copy this URL, go here, pressing here, and this is the book cover image what we have uploaded. So successfully guys, inside this video we had seen that how can we upload image to our plugin by using WordPress Media Gallery. So inside this video session guys, if you went out, then please drop a comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.